Because I maybe did get excited about this a little too fast, because I just tried using it for 30 minutes and I kinda already really don't like it. So I don't want to make this video too long. Let's go quickly over why I don't like it. I'm not the biggest fan of this thing. You have to keep it attached on your phone, and I know that that's how it is, and a lot of them have that now. Alright, but I just have to get used to that or just handle it somehow. But for this specific one, I'll say I don't like, first of all, sharing it like that. I kind of don't like it, but I have to get used to that part too, because I sometimes like, am I in the right direction? Am I gonna break it? Look at the main thing. Grip. The grip is just not good, especially due to the weight of itself. When I'm using it, it just doesn't feel right when there's a phone and you're like, maybe you have to get used to that too, but I just don't like the weight without and missing this thing. You could use this to elevate it, help a little, and it does. But secondly, this is weird. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm not the button here, the placement with the trigger. Okay, this is how I'm supposed to be, right? Because the trigger's right there. And then I have the button here, and it's like I can't do it. I just can't. I get a huge cramp. It's like, how? What am I doing wrong? The trigger is right there. I've already held a freaking Meta Quest 3 Joy-Con like this. See this one? I don't have an issue with this. I know how to hold triggers, okay? So I'm holding the triggers. But the button placement is like, what? I don't know how often you're gonna be touching the button. Again, I'm just got it in it. And I already don't like if you designed it like that, I just don't like it already, alright? I don't know what you're thinking. I just don't understand. I just don't understand. Alright? Don't like that. Secondly, I think that's, yeah, secondly, it's like the movement. Alright, this is the flow one. It's called Insta360 flow. Yeah, Insta360. And again, I'm coming as unprofessional. I'm coming from like a selfie stick, which is like a fixed stick, and you can just click, click, click to adjust the angle. And I somehow feel, I think there's a learning curve to this, that's fine. But again, when there's this learning curve, there's also this angle with it just gets blocked, right? It just gets blocked. This gets blocked a little, and even when I'm doing it like tilting, I guess that's what I call it, just gets blocked. Because from what I've seen on the video, it's because of the design of this here, and I don't like it. I'm like, well, first of all, why are you calling it 360 if it can't even do a 360? It's like, but basically, I want my movement of freedom, and it's like you're giving me all this freedom just to tell me, nope, I'm gonna block you here. Nope, I'm gonna block you here. And then tell, nope, I'm gonna block you here. I'm gonna block you here. So this is the learning curve, and there's like this decision that was made that says, I'll block you there. And I'll call myself a 360, even though I can't do a 360. But the whole blocking thing is annoying me. I don't want to learn this thing while you put a limitation on this. I'm not sure about the Android or the gimbal, what Osmo or whatever you want to call it. I don't know if those are actually 360, even though they're not called 360. Like, do they have the limitation of getting blocked here and the tilting getting blocked as well? I don't know. I'm believing that they don't have that limitation. It's, yeah, these are enough for me like to not wanna like, I got this also to mess around with shot and just have this freedom, you know, of doing my thing without thinking too much about it. Yeah, I knew there's like a learning curve to it, but this blockiness and all these issues I just mentioned are like, wait, I just paid for this, and like these are some issues like design wise. I'm like, I might should have probably got it with something else. That's what I'm thinking with the issues with these choices that they've made here. I'm thinking it's not for me because I really want, especially at this point, I think at least it's really like design. Like, why? Oh, maybe I'm getting used to it now. I'm used to it now. I have the handle here. Okay, I'm getting a little lower, but then I'm reaching the edge here, and it's not like very nice. Extend a bit, okay. I have a small hands. I also have medium to small hands. Alright, so I think I'm getting a little used to it. Alright, so maybe I had to get a little bit used to it. Or basically, I really had to get this handle out and then get used to it. Which is like, again, then I want to close it really fast, and then this thing gets blocked here. But I'll leave it at the fact that, okay, maybe you'll get used to that, but it'll still, like, I don't know, it's just awkward with the weight. Maybe I'll have to get used to it. But the whole limitation they put also, it's just not for me. I just wanted to have the 360 movement. Well, like, why are you calling yourself 360 if you can't give the 360 movement? That's kind of weird. Again, I don't know if the other ones have this limitation, as in Osmos, whatever they're called. Do they have that limitation? I don't know. I'm imagining they don't. Which is weird, because if they don't, and this one does, like, why are you calling yourself 360? But yeah, I don't want to go through this learning curve while putting a limiting, basically learning a different way of using this thing. Even though I feel like I should just be free to do it, the movement and stuff like that. I don't know, I feel like I just got in this is my first impression, and I feel like there's some shoe stuff here, even though it's like sprays a lot. As a main thing to be used and the movement thing you've got, I feel like there's just better choice out there. And I think the Flow 2 also has a limitation. I don't know if it's the limitation as big as this, the movement part I'm talking about. But I'm just not a fan. I'm just not liking it at the moment. Especially also, again, the weight, the position of the thing for now, I'll say, and they have to also pop it out to make sure that you get a good grip. And if the phone and the movement, you don't feel free. I felt more confident in using my selfie stick. Again, maybe have to like learn this again. And I felt like a certain level of freedom. Okay, I'm completely controlling it, and it's just fixed, you know. Here's the gimbal and stuff, and there is freedom. Okay, I have to learn this, but and then oh, it's not. It's like this thing's blocking when going down and up. It's like, all right, why? All right, I'm stop there. Sorry.